Well, I'm Andre Roesen. I'm one of the owners of the company, together with my associate or
partner in crime.
Partner in crime, yes. Robert Whitfleet. Well, we have set up quite some disciplines on how to manage problem solving with our clients. There are some things you can think about when you have to solve problems. Or when you run into problems, but we like to solve them before they happen. Right? So if you know what's coming, then you can anticipate on problems that might occur. I prepared it in Dutch, basically. So I will have to find some words sometimes to describe maybe some small technical things. But I was Brian to assist me at any time, so hopefully you will pitch in. As an example for how do we prevent problems with our clients, or how do we help them prevent their problems. The main business of WIAR is that we are a rehousing company. We help clients to find new office spaces or new buildings, or even develop them for them. So in that entire process of finding the inspiring workplace, there is a lot of obstacles to take, but also a lot of hits, right? I just got 2 slides, so don't be alarmed about me being here all the evening. And because everyone deserves an inspiring workplace, it also has to be that it's no worry, right? You don't want to be worried about working where you're at, and especially the company where you work for, that they are resolved of their problems. They want to be, they don't want to hear about the problems. They don't want to keep everything running. So, as an example, about what we do. For instance, we had a lawyer's office, very large lawyer's office. They were combining several companies together, fusies, right? So there were a lot of things going on back there, and they were struggling with their different cultures in their company, but also with the size, because they were growing pretty fast, and there were companies or different lawyer offices combining together to one company. So that gave quite some struggle within the company. And so we advised them to just take a look at your housing as it is right now, and the profile of your organization, and then let's see if we can find a combination where it works for you. So you don't have to work for or have to work at your workspace or at your housing problems, but that it starts to work for you. So we completely from the ground off, we designed a new building for them. They had they had some funds, of course, but they thought they didn't have enough funds to get it like a complete suit, like it's suitable for them. And we helped them combine some forces of technical advisors and some thoughts they have to create a new workspace. To make a long story short, we combined architects, developers, and technical engineers together. We managed them, and we got a complete new building for them that had no emission points. So it was CO2 natural. That was for them it was impossible, they thought. And we kept the complete project with 1.7 million within the budget. What does that do to their problem? What did it do to the problem? Well, they had a building that could be expanded quite easily. So if they would grow, they could expand the building itself. They didn't have the struggle or the problems to get all those parties combined together, because we did it for them. And because we're independent, and that's for them was one of the best criteria we had to offer. We could tender the entire project to the different levels without them being obligated to any of the parties to give them the assignment, because we could independently make that decision for them. So that resolved them of a lot of problems. And at the end, all the people working in the building, they were more productive. They had a new house, so to say, a new building for all of them, so all were equal. And that also lowered the people who were getting sick, like when you're with people are feeling ill. Yeah, sickness is gone down like more than 10%, for instance. And that resulted into a high performance organization. So they got more output, and they have to put less in, because also their daily costs, their maintenance costs were also lowered by like 50%, because they use less energy. It was in one building, so then you have only for one building the maintenance cost and so on and so on. So that's how we look at problem solving.
Thank you very much. Well, I wanted to ask Andrew to start with this, because we were talking together about problem solving and why we're here together. So I asked, you have tons of stories like this.
Yeah, I can
go
on for like
I asked for one of these, just give us an idea, to make us start thinking, you know what, there are a lot of these problems in the world. It's about looking at from new angles, perspectives and so on.